Is it? This is actually like...
Well, good afternoon from Dublin. I've come back here. Well, for the start, it was 30 quid flights return, but the accommodation was about 200 quid. Because I've been drinking Kingfisher in India, and it's been hanging, and I just want half decent proper pint, so I thought I'd come back here, because this is where you can get the best pint of what I like, and that is a Guinness. So I'm in Dublin. Andy's got company with him again, because when you go on a drinking session, it gets a bit boring. Oh, also, I've booked the Guinness brewery tour where you can get my head printed onto like the foam. That's about 30 quid, but you know, got to spend money to make money, I suppose. So there's a nice bridge there for you, little backdrop. And the company is that of Jack.
Alright.
There we go.
Your viewers are going to think I live in Dublin, you know.
Huh?
Your viewers are going to think I live in Dublin.
Well, you've got the money to live in Dublin, you can live anywhere in the world, you can. Have you got anything to say before we crack on about people who said like you've got autism, they can't hear what you're saying, your mate needs a microphone, you're mumbling too much? Well, there you go. Right, so let's crack on. We're not going to do the same bars as we went to last time, and we're just going to mooch about, kick about Dublin, get to the Guinness Storehouse Brewery. Is that what it's called? Storehouse Brewery?
Yes.
Or the Eye in the Sky or whatever it is. And see what's kicking off basically, so let's crack on. Right, so we're in the Temple area now, and Temple Bar is just down here. Now we're not going in because I've been, and last time we came he hadn't been, so we had to go in for him, but we're not paying €11.
I've got 13 quid.
I ain't got like that kind of money, so I'll show you anyway, just for someone who hasn't seen it, and that's all you're getting for this Temple area, because we ain't sticking around here. You know, I mean, I know the flights were cheap, but Storehouse booked, accommodation over here is a joke in Dublin. I think it was about, what was it, like nearly 200 quid a night?
Something like that.
And that's an Airbnb, just pretty much sharing the same bed. So here's Temple Bar. It's a nice building, it's nice inside, the music's half decent, music's always flowing in there, it's kicking off. A lot of Americans in there though, because they love Dublin, because apparently they've all got Irish heritage. That's enough of that, isn't it?
I think so.
That's enough of that, that's enough of that. Right, here we go. I'm going off recommendations this time. So, some geezer said, sort of like you wouldn't expect a boozer to be here, but the thing is with Dublin, you go down any side street, there's always a pub. It's Mulligan's, this one just here. Now they got Beamish on tap, couldn't have it last time because I had fish guts in it, well I thought it would, so I directly messaged him saying, are you still brewing Beamish with fish guts? And he messaged back saying, no. So now I can have one, and I haven't had one for like 2 or 3 years, so we're going to get into Mulligan's. There we go. It's alright, hasn't it?
Do you want that one?
Mulligan's, yeah. Thing is, like, boozers have only been open about half an hour. Yeah, they're just absolutely slammed already. Just love a drink, don't they?
Don't we all?
Yeah, to be honest, this isn't the first pub. I've had 2 pints already, but I've already filmed them in another video, so there's no point in going over old content. But there you go. Let's get into John Mulligan's and get a Beamish. Beamish?
Yeah, why not?
I do really like it. It's really nice.
So the glass could be cleaner. That was about €13. How much is that?
About 10.
About 10. 10? Probably more than that.
No, they're about 11.
11 quid, yeah. But yeah. Let it settle a bit more and give it a taste test, but I'm a bit annoyed that this is my first Beamish in the glasses like that. You know, it is what it is, it might taste alright, but the gaff's alright.
Holy smokes! Crash landing!
You're around, step on it.
Okie dokie, Dr. Honest. Where are we headed?
Airport.
But honest, if you're getting a plane out of here, I haven't got any room in my suitcase to put your things too.
It's okay, you're around. I've packed a level 8 suitcase. This is my level 8 suitcase. It is super sleek with organised pockets to store all your clothes and accessories. This particular model has dual zipless TSA approved locks to keep your belongings safe for peace of mind. What I like most about it are the 360-degree spinner wheels. They glide like butter. All this is guaranteed with a lifetime warranty. Finally, you can use the code HONEST10 at checkout to get 10% off your order. No, that is nice. That is quite nice. Yeah, that's very crisp. Creamy as hell as well. Yeah, it is a good one. If the glass was cleaner, the cream would stick a bit more. It's right temperature, isn't it?
I think it's a bit cold.
Too cold?
A bit too cold.
Maybe it's pretty warm outside. Maybe I'm liking it just because it's a bit colder. But
If it was Guinness, I think you'd complain. If it was Guinness, I think you'd complain about that.
maybe. That's quite nice, actually. That is quite nice. I'd say it's about an 8.5 out of 10.
So you're more of a fan of Beamish than me, so I'm going to go for a 7.5.
7.5, but Beamish is a lot more like coffee stouty. It's like got more of a smoky taste to it, which is why I quite like it, because I love coffee. And I have a lot of espressos every day, so that's why I like it. But we'll crack on. Obviously we'll try the Guinness. Don't know where it's going to be. We've got a list to go through. No one can kick off because I've asked and shouted out. If you kick off, you should have sent me a message, you know what I mean? So, on to the next one.
Yeah.
Next one. Not the greatest of views. Well, there you go. That was John Mulligan. Just says Mulligans on Google. But yeah. I want him Guinness, it was Beamish. What do you reckon to the Beamish after you've had a full pint?
You know, I still stick with a 7.5. It was too cold.
Yeah, it was a bit too cold, to be fair. The glass was filthy, to be fair. And you'd expect better, you know, over here. But the more south you go, like Cork, that's where Beamish is meant to be like the epitome.
And Murphy's.
And Murphy's, obviously, because that's where it's from, Cork. So we're going to crack on and go to a place called the Confession Box that some geezer sent in me.
Oh, I've got so many confessions.
Go on then, what's your confession?
Yeah.
Huh? This is why everyone loves Bautista. You need to bring more to the channel. You just best start picking up your game, yeah.
Trying, alright.
Right, yeah.
Still
He's going
new
to try.
This YouTube thing.
What?
Still new to this YouTube thing.
Shut up. Right, confession box, and we'll see what the crack is there, and then we're going to work our way to... What was the other one? Cobblestone. Cobblestone, someone said. That looks pretty tasty as well, so... Let's smooch about Dublin, eh? So anyway, we're at the river now, aren't we? Where we started this afternoon, sorry. I don't drink that early. Jesus Christ. There you go. So it's quite a nice day. I'm going to burn in this because I forgot to bring Factor with me.
Do you reckon you'd drown in that?
What?
Do you reckon you'd drown if you jumped from it?
No, that won't kill you, that height, no. But you drown if you can't swim, yeah, obviously. Why can you swim?
No, I can swim, but like, don't people say like it's like the shock factor or something?
It won't be that cold. I don't think that'll be that cold.
It connects straight to the sea because the sea's like over there.
Yeah, that is the sea, 100% the sea, but you're not going to get that much of a shock from jumping there.
Do you want to try it?
What?
You're trying it?
A couple more beers, I'll give it a go, but sometimes it's nice to, after you've had a couple of beers, get in the shower, cold shower, perk you up a bit and go straight back out, which is what I'm going to do when I get to this Airbnb, but I can't check in till 3 o'clock, so that's why I'm just drinking, walking around with this bag on me, absolutely sweating, but you know, here's what it is. You can't win them all, so confession box. Oh yeah, bloody hell. Some guys just having some nice. Seen them just sparking up there. Some guys just having some. Looks like. Oh yeah, I don't know if I can say that on here. I might have to mute it. But yeah, it's literally just like. I mean, it's a nice day for it, I suppose. But I mean, I'd rather be having a Guinness because you haven't had a good Guinness yet. I had a Guinness this morning, and it was rank. I've had better Guinnesses in Manchester, and I'm in Dublin. Oh, there it is, confession box. There we go. Oh, it's all right. That can we cross here or? Oh, going anyway. Don't know if jaywalking's like. Oh, there you go. You heard the signs. So there you go, confession box. I hope there's actually one of them, like, I don't know if it's based off a confession box, but there best be one inside. Just for like authenticity, you know what I mean? Right, here we go. So, best pint served. So at least we know we're getting the best pint in Dublin. Best pint served. Historic pub. Don't know what makes it historic. Look at it, see through there. Don't know what makes it historic.
Wait, is that like a little...
Not a takeaway. That would be good, wouldn't it?
No,
give it a go.
It is.
A takeaway Guinness?
No, they do coffee.
Maybe. Oh yeah, they do coffee. Yeah, you can get takeaway coffee there. What's this? Don't know who this guy is. Don't forget this dress. He lived here.
Robert Burns.
Oh, he's everywhere, Robert Burns. Something like that. But yeah, you can Google it if you want to have a look. Sweet, let's get in. Confession box.
You stand at the top.
Look at this. What boozer this is, eh? Bit of memorabilia here. Yeah, look at that. That's the bar downstairs. She's pouring me Guinness now. Keep an eye on her. Bird's eye view. Looks alright. Looks alright. Well, look at this. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know, sit here. Look outside. Tell you what, this is a banging little pub. There's probably a lot of history attached to this, and I'll probably research it when I get back in a couple of weeks' time. But I can't be bothered like getting on my phone now, just trying to enjoy the vibe, the moment. So yeah, let's go see if the Guinness is any good. There we go, settled, and this is the cleanest glass we've had today. That's my own doing, by the way. It's alright, don't it?
Oh, yeah, I like this place. Show them the TV.
There you go.
You got the TV there. You've got like a, well, it's empty at the minute, but imagine it gets bouncing. You've got the view down there. Feel that.
I mean, I have already said all this before.
You've got all that. You've got the Chinese over there. Smells pretty nice, that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does smell quite nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll hand back to Don on it.
Yeah, I've said all that before, but you know. Right, sweet. Cheers, lads. Cheers. Let's give it a go. Oh, aye. That is pucker that.
Feels nice. Even the foam like against my lips. I know it sounds weird, but the foam against my lips.
That is, bro, that's smooth.
This might be the winner.
That might be the winner, that, you know.
I mean, we've only had like first Guinness really.
That was 11 quid, by the way, UK pounds.
Standard price over here, really, isn't it?
11 quid, mate. I paid £6.50.
Everything over
in
here,
Manchester.
Everything over here tends to be like similar price, so don't it like €14-ish, 13, 14 euros.
Yeah, even in the city centre. So if you go to Manchester, I can't really comment Manchester because I know it well. You can go to a place in Deansgate and you're paying £7 a pint, and you can go elsewhere it's $5.30. But over here, the continuity of the prices, no matter if you're on Guinness, Murphy's, Beamish, you don't really drink lagers. It's always about. It's about €6.50, €7 a pint. No, it just fell off, but it's dried.
Look at the cream.
It's dried already.
That was thick. That was thick at the bottom of the glass.
There you go. I'll give that. Still early, so I'll give it a 9.
I'll give it a 9 as well.
What?
I'll give it a 9 as well. That's good, bro.
There you go. Confession box. Matt, what's your name?
Wes.
Wes, let a guy Wes, and he says he's going to find me a 10 out of 10. Is it a 10 out of 10?
It's a 10 out of 10.
10 out
In
of
my
10.
opinion.
What's it called?
In my opinion. It's called Clary's.
Clary's.
It's an Amon Street. It's an old-fashioned pub. It's a lot of history. The Irish Republican Army and stuff like that. They used to have their meetings over it. And, it's a pristine pub, great Guinness, and it's only about 5 minutes walk.
There we go, that's all you can ask for. Perfect Guinness and a bit of history, that's all you want from a pub. So, I had a 10 out of 10 in. Bloody hell. When's the last time I was?
We've never had a 10.
You've never had a 10 out of 10? I'm watching your channel a long time.
No, probably never have.
You've never dropped a 10.
Well, here we go, we'll try this now. Thing is, if it's not a 10, I'll feel a bit guilty not saying it's a 10 in front of you.
And there's a lot of 7s you gave out that definitely weren't the 7s.
Where were they at?
The 2s.
Where were they at?
Over in England and Scotland.
Oh, you
Definitely
drank-
Benidorm. You gave a couple of 6s in Benidorm.
Oh, the Benidorm one.
Yeah, but I was twisted, I was pissed as fuck from that. So anyway, let's get to Clary's.
Clary's.
Let's Clary's, get a 10 out of 10 Guinness, and probably won't delve into the history because it's not a history channel. See what's kicking off there, eh? Right, so about how far are we?
We're about 5 seconds away.
5 seconds away, which is a good sign. Well, this is meant to be the cleanest pub. Is this the cleanest pub? The cleanest pub with a backdrop of this. This is the one, McClary's, here we go. So you got a nice little viaduct here. Oh, it's not in a viaduct, I don't even know why I said that. McClary's. The cleanest pub in Dublin and the best Guinness 10 out of 10 apparently. So, let's give it a go. This geezer's getting them in as well. He said he's going to get the beers in. I was going to get him in, but he said, said he's going to get them in. There you go.
Pretty cool.
I'll tell you what else would be much cooler though.
And then the swap box. If you only knew what pub they were in. Just a Marin again, Guinness. Bloody hell. Do you know what pub you're in? 10 out of 10 this Guinness apparently. Oh, bloody hell, it's massive in here. I didn't realise we've got an extension, yeah. Jesus. Alright, sweet.
Look at the shine off that floor.
Oh yeah, bloody hell. Yeah, it's clean. I'll give it a back.
I know you like clean.
There you go. Look at this. I'll probably see like 1,000 people now. But yeah, here we go. This Guinness. It's going to be very interesting.
Doesn't take any nonsense. You know,
It's your podcast.
it's a good shot.
Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
How's the pint here going on?
He said it's 10 out of 10, so I've never had one before.
It's not quite a 10 out of 10. You've been in Dublin lots of times.
Yeah, but I've never been here though. Well, cheers, mate.
Enjoy yourself.
Well, there you go. He said it's not quite 10 out of 10.
Well,
Look at the cream on that though.
That is creamy.
look
That.
at that. Look at that. It's the way you drink it as well. You know.
Yeah, it's true, fair. You got to gulp it.
There's about a 15-minute time frame on a pint of Guinness. Simple as that.
Oh, so 15 minutes. If you
Yeah.
had next in 15 minutes, you might as well shuck it. Right, well, cheers, lad. I was going to cheers you, but you've already had your sip.
Cheers, gents.
You know what I mean? Sweet 10 out of 10. Let's give it a go. Not burping.
That is good. That.
It is nice. It's very creamy.
Yeah.
It's the creamiest one we've had today.
I say it's better than we were before, you know, confession.
But you're not going to say it's better than Gravediggers, are you?
What I would say is, right,
Feel like the...
what I would say is it's a little bit soft because of the heat. The body is not, it wouldn't be quite a 10 today because the body is not there, like, because it's a little bit soft, but the taste of it, creaminess of it,
It's smooth, that one.
it is smooth.
It's creamy on the glass.
It's definitely the best one today.
Yeah.
100% best one today. And what's the highest we've rated today? 8.5.
9.
Well, is that a confession?
Yeah, so that's 9.5 then.
I would say that's a 9.5.
It's very, very hard to give a 10.
Yeah, I'm so critical. I'd like to give it a 10.
It's the closest to a 10 I've had. You can't even
You ain't getting that in Benidorm.
No, you ain't getting that in Benidorm. And I didn't get it in Benidorm. I nearly chucked up if I wouldn't have given it in
I'm
Benidorm.
saying that.
There you go, we're in, what are we in, sorry?
Clary's and Amon Street.
Clary's and Amos Street in Dublin. So come here, check it out. Come on a different day, 10 out of 10. But the minimum it's going to be is probably 9.5. 9.5, there you go, boys.
You'll be happy with that.
Banging. J McNeil's. Some nice little booze on a nice little. I think cars can come down here. I thought it was like fully blocked off, but there you go. Apparently the best Beamish in Dublin. So get inside and give it a go, eh? Nice outside area though, isn't it? Look at this.
Just kind of like not even like just the
Get inside.
When you do this test, I was sick, so he brought me out.
There you go. Best Beamish in Dublin. Supposed to be. Supposed to be.
Sean Finn on a shoot. It's another run for Aidan O'Connor. And wide bringing John Bailey with him, almost in the same position. Missed the last effort. Bailey great.
That is better than Bowes.
Better than Bo's Beamish, yeah.
That is better than Bowes Beamish. Only because it's probably
It's very
flowing.
cold again.
Yeah, but is Beamish supposed to be cold?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be cold.
Yeah. A little bit more colder than Guinness, yeah.
Oh, it is.
One Dublin man.
Very clean. Nice.
So yeah, that Beamish is the creamiest. It's creamier than Murphy's and Guinness. But I didn't know apparently it's supposed to be served cold. Yeah, I'm liking it.
This is in Dublin.
This is a great score for us.
8 out of 10.
We're serious underdogs against Limerick. So we're a point ahead.
There you go. So checking into the Airbnb now. We'll look at the outskirts here. Houses are really nice. It's clean for a start. So check into the Airbnb. I'm gonna go to. Don't know what he's on about. He's smiling, probably chatting to some trumpet back in the UK. But yeah, look at it. It's quite nice. Dublin is one of the most expensive places I've ever been to. More expensive than New York. Accommodation's way more expensive, so I'll show you what £200 a night gets you in Dublin on the outskirts. And the outskirts is at least 20 minutes in the cab it's took us now. So 20 minutes away from Dublin centre, 200 quid, this is what it gets you. There we go, bit of work going on. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is us. Yeah, this is us, Christ. I feel like I've just turned up in Beirut. Right, gonna get the code up here on my phone. There we go. Well. Tell you what, it could be worse going off outside, but still 200 quid. Shotgun that one. There you go, yeah. I paid for it, you know, business expense and all that. Oh, let's get that down there. There we go. Let's check out the toilet situation, which is the most fundamental part of a gaff. I'll tell you what, it could be worse. Could be a lot worse, to be fair. Just have a quick sit on it, you know. Get a bit of Irish crumpet back here. Oh God, they're not going to be happy with that. Christ. Bloody hell. Oh! That's horrible, that. Just like sitting on tarmac, to be fair. But here we go. got this. I can see myself here. There you go. You got the Sony X3000 there. The vlogger's dream. Skinner still looks alright. Beard looks rank with all his patchy little sections here. Oh, I've got some little thingies here. I mean, I like a good coffee, but I'm not having an instant coffee. I like my espresso. So I'm probably not going to touch any of that. Is there any beers in here or what? No, there's not. No. I thought I would have expected a couple of beers considering there's that shit going on outside. I mean, I don't know who's that washing is, because no one's staying there, are they? But I don't know. He's having a dump in there, so I've just got to wait. Right, so I'll catch you at next boozer. Yeah, wherever it is. Right, made it. We're freshened up. I've got this. I've never even been to Tokyo. Where's Jack? Pretty much. So we're at Guinness Brewery now. 40 euros. 40 euros.
No, I think it's less than that.
Something like that anyway. Never been before. Don't know what to expect. Here we are. Queue's massive. Just got a coffee. Just to perk myself up a bit, you know, long day and stuff. So, excited.
I think so. I don't know actually. Don't know what to expect.
Let's get a pint at the end though. Yeah, and you get one with your face printed on it, but if it's more than €6 on top of the pint to get my face printed on it, I ain't getting it done.
I might get it done, just for the culture.
Well, you're made of money, aren't you?
No, I'm skin.
Right, so let's see how big this queue is. Oh. Not too bad. Let's get in there and see what's kicking off and see how Guinness is made in Ireland. Who's here? How much is that? I don't know how much that is. €50, Jesus, how much is that? €5. I have had one of them and they're hanging, they're disgusting. That's alright, they'll run in one. You know what I mean? We're going to let everyone else that's self-guided, we're going to let them go forward, get all the sweaty people out of the way, and we'll do our own sort of like tour ourselves. This is alright though, it's just so expensive, cycling ones and stuff. €50.
I made of money.
Christ. So every like little section, it forces you into a place like this. It's like trying to make you spend money every floor.
Yeah, got you, don't you?
They've got to. They earn enough as it is. €40 for this, and they sell like 1 billion pints a day.
Skin, aren't they?
Huh?
Skin.
Are they? Why?
Got to pay the bills, haven't they? See the size of this place.
Bar, just move on to the left or right through the automatic doors.
First one of the day.
The next group is coming in soon.
Taste test apparently, you know what I mean? Apparently you're going to be taught how to drink it. I know how to drink it, you just open your mouth and just chuck it back, don't you?
No, apparently there's a 10-18 now.
Oh, is there? Jesus. Oh, this room's nice, isn't it?
They're pretty cool.
Yes, yeah. Just want this really, to be fair. Well, no, I get a nice one. Who's that? Oh, that's Arthur. The Guinness guy.
Half of your glass. Hold it in your palate for 3-4 seconds. Swallow. And after that, with your mouth closed, exhale to your nose, okay? Go ahead. This technique is called the retronasal technique. If you do it well, you should be tasting 3 flavors. In the tip of your tongue, the sweetness of the malted barley. In the middle, coffee or cocoa
6 out of 10.
base.
I don't think Hitler. Do you reckon Hitler ever had a Guinness? So I don't think we're going to see how it's made like in a barrel because we're just here and we're going up now. And we're near the getting the pint at the top. It's a bit of shit, isn't it? I mean, whatever you see here, it's just all text, so you can just read online anyway. Like you don't actually physically see the beer being made, which is annoying.
Got a free like shot, didn't you?
Got a free shot, that was horrible, about 6 out of 10. But I've been to other breweries and you actually see them being made in massive barrels. I don't think we're going to get that here, which is what I thought. Well, pretty much what I gave it. We'll get to the top. We'll see these panorama views of Dublin and get a pint. it's time to have, apparently, what more? People say this is the best Guinness, innit, you can have from the storehouse. He's not even listening to me, he's just like desperate for a pint. So apparently it's meant to be one of the best you can have, if not the best. Because obviously it's at the brewery, so we'll be judging that. So here we go, let's get these poured and have a view, find somewhere to sit, rate this Guinness.
My round, innit?
What?
My round, innit?
This is round, but you get it free with a little ticket anyway. Thank you. Yeah. Glass is spotless. Spotless. Thank you very much. Good service as well. Just go for it, nothing more said. Whilst looking at where it's made as well. Yeah, it's quite nice. That is quite nice, that, to be fair.
No, they've done a good job there.
Actually, to be fair, actually, I know it sounds a bit of a gimmick, but I can't really think what's wrong with it.
Weird.
It can't be, can it?
We didn't expect that.
I think it is. I think it might be. Well, you look how cream.
No, look at the mark in my leg.
That's what I'm on about, yeah. I think it is.
It's the ultimate.
I think that's a 10. I think that is a 10, you know. And it's not because I'm here, but the temperature's right. Left to settle, they're already waiting there before you turned up anyway. Yeah, can't fault it. So if you can't fault it, it's got to be 10 on it.
Yeah, I can't fault it.
Well, there you go. 10 out of 10. And we're going to go mooch around Dublin. Don't know about there. Don't know what part of Dublin that is. And have a few more. So, happy with that. So definitely worth the tour itself isn't the greatest. Well, that ain't worth €45, but you know. Yeah. Nice one. There we go, cobblestone. What's coming here last time? I was too busy down about the city, I missed it. I'm really looking forward to it because it looks, as he said juicy.
Yeah, hanging.
There you go. Cobblestone.
Why have they got bars on the window?
What?
Why have they got bars on the window?
Stop you escaping. Once you go in, you never leave. It's all like Royston Daisy, isn't it?
Place, actually.
Go on now. See you later. Let's get inside. One of the best smoking area beer gardens I've been in. That's the first time I've had a non-branded glass in Ireland. Yeah, even Northern Ireland. Do you reckon? Probably, and they pride themselves on stuff like this. But then again, it might taste alright, so just give it a go. Guinness, they didn't have Beamish on tap. It's alright. What?
7.
It's about 7.5, isn't it? Yeah. 7.5. 7.7 maybe actually. One sec, let's give it another go.
Yeah, you took a very small sip. It's got good cream on it.
7.5. 7.5. The booze is better than the pint. Oh! There you go, cobblestone with some proper Irish
Right out here.
Folk music going on, isn't it? There you go. Banging that. The Guinness wasn't great, but the atmosphere is half decent in there. Right, we're going to do one more boozer. Probably going to go somewhere touristy. There's Cobblestone. And finish off the Dublin crawl. What? See you later. Brazen Head? Oh, he's always ruining my shots. Look at that, everyone's dressed in sort of like, you know, normal attire. It's quite nice actually. What was it, Ralph Lauren?
Yeah.
How much?
I got it from the outlet, so it's like 60 quid, 70 quid maybe.
What size is it? Extra large?
Triple.
There you go, Brazen Head. That's quite nice that. Oh, here we go. Apparently, Ireland's oldest pub. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see it. There we go. Brazen Head. Centre? Well, Dublin's so big. It's sort of near centre.
Oldest pub in Ireland.
Apparently the oldest pub in Ireland. Nah. I read online there's like a pub like out west. Oh well. Right, anyway. Guinness looks alright. Cheers. It's a bit watery.
You think?
Yeah, I like it.
I like that.
I've had that many now, but I think my palate's just all over the place, but that is quite creamy. Right, sweet. So that's the Brazen Head. Get a bit more B-roll in there for you, you know what I mean? We'll give a debrief on Dublin outside. See you later. Well, there we go, Brazen Head. Decent that, to be fair. It's absolutely slammed. There's rumours going here, there and everywhere. Guinness was... I feel like we're getting used to the Irish Guinness, that's why when I first came to Dublin, the Guinness was like, oh, it's on another level, but now I've come here a few times. Sort of my palate's getting a bit used to it, so the Guinness is like dropping in levels. But anyway, that's Dublin anyway, so yeah, if you want to come here, which you should come here, if you like Guinness, the best Guinness you can get is at the storehouse. But you got to pay €40, you can't just go up there just for a pint, unfortunately. I don't think you can, can you?
I don't think you can.
No, I don't think you can, because if you could, then everyone would go up there and they'd be slammed. So that's the best part of Guinness. Best part of Guinness where you don't have to pay €45. There's a place called Bo's.
Bo's, yeah.
Bo's Bar. And you get pretty much good Guinness anyway. I'll just show you a bit of this for a bit of B-roll, you know, for the end of the video. No shopping trolleys like Stockport, you know, in Manchester, Mersey Way. There's a couple of cones down there. So they're just piss heads, aren't they? After a night out. Chucking a cone in. Dublin out of 10.
Probably about 9
out of 10. There you go. But you're only basing it off the date.
I think it's a general city. It's dead nice, isn't it?
It's quite nice. It's quite clean, to be fair. Well, you know, I'm trying. I want to end the video now, but I feel like I need to say something that sounds good to finish off with. Have you got anything?
Where are you going next?
No idea. Hopefully not in Europe anyway. Trying to stay away from Europe. It's hanging.
Europe?
No. Trying to stay away from UK. Sorry. It's getting out of hand now. I hate it everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I probably won't be in the next one. I only seem to be in the Dublin ones.
You're only in the Guinness ones.
Yeah.
No one else likes Guinness more than you. Right, sweet, so that's Dublin anyway. Wherever it is. Thanks for watching, guys. And girls. I'll catch you in the next one.